Bada bada boom, yo. It is the Donai Bus channel coming at you once again. Now, Buzzfeed was fucking wild. I'm looking back at Buzzfeed for this video. I was thinking about video ideas, and I've always wanted to, join in with everybody making fun of Buzzfeed and make fun of BuzzFeed myself. Now, obviously, it's died down. Buzzfeed is no longer a really popular news source anymore, but they rocked the nation between 2014 and 2019. They had a 5-year run of crazy political videos that did absolutely nothing to help their cause, and it was pretty funny. Now, yeah, I'm kind of dick riding the making fun of BuzzFeed train a little bit, but honestly, I think this video is going to be really fun to make and really fun to experience. So, yeah. Song currently playing in the video is Mario Fever by Mipsick. Mipsick is another lo-fi creator that I discovered, and she's pretty cool. I like her music, so once again, either she has not given me anything, like an answer whatsoever, or she's given me permission to post her music into what I produce. So thank you for making music and party on, brother.
How does it feel to be the same sex as Donald Trump?
I honestly have no clue what this question is trying to do. What do you mean, how does it feel to be the same sex as Donald Trump? The fuck? I'm confused. What? I know. Okay, it's been 6 years? I think it's been 6 years since this video was posted. And I still, to this day, have no idea what this question is supposed to suggest. Except I do. It's to make me feel bad for being the same gender as someone that they consider to be a bad person, and they think we consider to be a bad person. It's trying to make us feel bad for being the same gender as someone who is a bad person who just so happens to be the same gender. It's such a stupid, petty tactic to get people to feel bad about themselves. It's really, really, really stupid. How does it feel to be the same sex as Amy Schumer, huh? How does it feel to be the same sex as Amy Schumer? You're probably wondering as a girl. I don't know. Okay, and that's exactly what I'm thinking when you ask me how I feel about being the same sex as Donald Trump.
Why do you hate rom-coms? Or do you just feel like you need to hate them?
Everybody likes The Notebook. Everybody likes Beyonce. It's just a fact.
Why?
I have never watched Beyonce or The Notebook, but I love Shrek. Shrek is a really good rom-com. I love the entire series of The Fockers. I love My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I love Always Be My Maybe. There's... what else can I think of? You know what, I can't think of it at the moment, and I honestly do not care enough, so we're gonna move on.
How do you make women sit around and talk about men in movies
When y'all easily just sit around and talk about boobs for hours?
Alright, I haven't been on this planet, a long time of my life. I'm only 16 years, but, oh my god, no, I don't know a single guy in the universe who can talk about boobs for hours, let alone minutes. It's hard to even talk about any part of any, private part for seconds at this point. It's hard to do that for seconds. You don't do that for minutes, and you certainly don't do that for hours. I don't make any girl sit around and talk about men, and I don't know any, I doubt that men actually force women to talk about men in movies. That's just so fucking stupid.
Why do you automatically assume that you won't like TV or movies that star a female lead?
Why do you assume I do? Why are you generalizing us? You don't like it when we generalize you.
Why are you surprised when women are funny?
I'm probably funnier than you.
It's actually pretty simple to explain why men don't find women funny, and it's kind of just because men aren't really women. men humor and women humor are different. That's just how it is. And women find women funnier than men, and men find men funnier than women. That's generally how it goes. I mean, of course, there's exceptions. We do find women funny. We just find men funnier, just like how you guys find women funnier than men. Because it's a relatability thing, right? You relate to what they say more than you relate to what women say. Because women and men are different. Like, they have their differences. They have their different stances. They're just different. They aren't one and the same. You are not funnier than me. I can assure you that you are not funnier than me. You're probably the girl who, like, oh, you are such a bitch. Oh, just kidding. Ha 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 ha. That's your humor.
Why do you think that we're obsessed with you when we hook up?
9 times out of 10, I just want you to leave too. I'm busy. I got shit to do.
Now, of course, I don't think you're obsessed with me when we hook up, but if 9 times out of 10 you're just looking at me, why are you, like, hooking up with people in the first place if you just want to leave? That's my question. That just sounds stupid. Do you guys think about what you put on a script before you actually deliver the script?
Why can't I sleep with as many people as I want to without being judged? When men do it, they're congratulated.
When key open many lock, it is master key. But when lock open too many key, it is shitty lock.
Why do you say that women are too emotional to be leaders?
Then justify catcalling by saying men just can't control themselves.
Even if I, like, would justify catcalling, which I don't, I've never seen catcalling in my life. As for the, women are too emotional to be leaders, bro, why are you asking me? I'm not a politician. Why the fuck are you asking men in general? We don't fucking know. Don't ask us. Bro, most of us are just trying to make $1 and, you know, trying to play games at any second we can.
Why do you think that just because you're nice to me, I owe you my body?
Why do you think that just because I'm a guy, I'm looking to have sex with you because I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done.
Why would you ever send an unsolicited dick pic?
This video is aimed at a very small minority that will never see this video in the first place. Like, making this video does absolutely nothing to actually make an effect against, you know, people like this.
How does it feel to interrupt me when I'm in the middle of making a point?
Considering your points have been pretty garbage so far, it's been pretty fun to interrupt. Although a whole bunch of your points are also so pointless that it's absolutely stupid to make a response, because it would just make editing longer, only to make the video, like, it's gonna make the video pointlessly longer and have me say things that don't need to be said. Like, well, yeah, I don't do this, and that's just such a pointless thing to say over and over and over again. So generally, it's been either your responses are so fucking stupid that I got something funny to say about it, or what you say is just, like, there's nothing special about it that I can point out.
Why do you have to sit with your legs so wide open?
I get that you have balls, but I don't stand around with my arms wide open to make room for my boobs.
Well, your boobs aren't exactly in your armpits, are they? Our legs, our balls are in between our legs, and your boobs are not in between anything. You don't have to make room for your boobs. We have to make room for our balls.
Why are women perceived as the weaker sex, even though we literally birth you? Like watermelons through, like, this.
You're saying giving birth is, like, super, like, extraordinary, as if women don't do that naturally. Also, bro, why the fuck are you asking me? Does it look like I know? I don't perceive anybody weaker than the other.
Why is it so bad to show your emotions?
It means you're human.
Gee, I feel like I can ask you the same question.
Why are you always trying to prove your masculinity to me?
Honestly, this is another thing where it's like, we generally don't try and prove our masculinity because it's so stupid. I lean towards a 50-50 in masculinity and femininity. It's because it's like a natural thing that I hold. I'm shaped like a girl. I'm very much shaped like a girl. You're asking us as if we're like the very small margin of people who try and prove our masculinity. What does that even mean, to prove someone's masculine? Is it to prove that I'm a guy? Am I actively proving how much of a guy I am? I don't understand. Like trying to go out of my way to prove how strong I am. Each and every single like different possible meaning to proving your masculinity, it has a different answer to it, and I'm not going to delve into every single answer that I have.
Why the isn't it ladylike to cuss? When did words get gendered?
Now, I can't exactly tell you why it's not ladylike to cuss, but words have had genders for a very, 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 very long time. If you look into the study of like Spanish, you will see masculine and feminine terms having a difference in spelling. He, him, her, those are gendered words.
Why is it your first instinct to doubt women who have been sexually violated or raped?
Because there are several upon several false claims of, there's very many false claims. It's always proven innocent. It's always innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent. It's no until proved yes, not yes until proved no. That's just how it is. You should never assume. I should never assume that anything is 100% when I first hear it. Like, if you were to tell me you were sexually harassed, I'm not going to immediately assume that you actually were sexually harassed. That's not something I'm going to take seriously for some time. And it's not just because it's sexual harassment. It's kind of just how people should act about just everything, really. Like, if you say you've eaten 10 Big Macs in one day, I'm not immediately going to believe it because, you shouldn't assume everything people say. That's just common knowledge.
Why isn't it weird that there's a bunch of old white men sitting in a room making legislation about what I can and can't do with my body?
What does them being white have anything to do with the decision making that they make in while holding political power? I understand old people should not hold power, but why are we bringing race into this? That's just another pointless argument to make. Like, just you're saying white just to catch the trend of hating on white people. That's what you're doing. You are riding the trend by adding that word to the script, and that's just so fucking stupid.
Do you have a coochie?
I don't understand this question, to be honest. No, I don't. Unless you count my...
Why are straight guys so obsessed with lesbians?
Do you have to ask this question? Like, is this a must ask? I'm not gonna quote the statistic on how women dominate the searching up lesbian porn. What I am gonna say is this has an obvious answer. You don't have to ask us in order to know. It's like asking a woman why they would like watching gay porn. It's just, well, gee, it's almost as if you like one thing. So what's better than one thing? Two of that same one thing. Like, come on now. You can make that analogy on your own.
How does it feel to get kicked in the balls?
I'm going to treat this as a genuine question and not a sarcastic question for any women who watch this video. It hurt at the start. It does hurt a lot at the start. But then the pain immediately goes away. And then you have this period where you think to yourself, uh-oh. And then the pain slowly comes back, and grows and grows and grows. It gets to a point where you want to vomit, and you gotta just sit for a bit and curl up into a ball and just suffer for some time.
Do you ever get tired of trying to be manly all the time?
What kind of fucking question is this?
Why are you so afraid of gender equality?
Oh, dear Lord. Why are you generalizing us, thinking that we actually do fear gender equality?
Why do I deserve to be paid less than you?
In what world does 77 cents equal $1?
In what world does 68 cents equal $1?
How is that fair?
In what world does asking those 3 questions count as 3 separate questions? Because those are all the same fucking question. It's which is, why are women paid less than men, or why should women be paid less than men? Those 3 it shouldn't count. They shouldn't be count as 3 separate questions. But BuzzFeed did that because they're running out of ways to make fun of men. So they have to spread out these 3 questions in order to actually have 36 questions to ask men.
Why are opinionated women seen as bitches?
When opinionated men are seen as bosses.
The only opinionated man that is a boss is Jacksepticeye, because he is the boss. Let's go. He is, opinionated or not, he is the boss of Tronio. He's the greatest boss of all time.
Why aren't you speaking up when you hear your male friends behind closed doors make jokes that are offensive to women?
Why do I need to? There's no women in the room that are going to be offended by the jokes. It's closed doors. You said it's closed doors. What kind of fucking question is this?
Why are you so afraid of recognizing your own privilege? Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Just recognize it and do something about it.
Now, as some people can tell, I left out a few of the questions, but honestly, they weren't worth answering, and they aren't worth going back to the video to watch. So, I skipped them. I promise you I had a reason to skip them. Also, it takes a lot of gigabytes to make videos, guys, so I couldn't answer every single question with just a basic, but I don't do that answer.